see it in my eyes, all I do is hustle. They tried to knock me off my feet, I'm ready to rumble. Feel like I ain't ate in weeks, working off the muscle. Oh yeah, oh my, we ride for my brothers, no lie. All you can die.
Who does have back in Mayfield? That's another thing. Yo.
We gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laugh. Hey, how could you lie to my face? People claim that they be loyal, they be taking up space. See my broski lose his heart when he was fighting that case. Took so many yells, I'm not going back to those days. I'ma treat you how you treat me, do you like how it tastes? Shawty, use up, can't treat you like my ace. I got way too many problems to be worried, I'm straight. Me and Craig had to watch for the Jakes. On the road, this crazy, I get 80 a show. Say my money, stack it up, it look like I'm foreign cars, driving fast, I never done this before. Get drown out my problems, let me When I've been magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing.
Playing Richie's, I don't think he that good. He just playing some trash people. His guy did defense though. I know he got Jamal and Byron Jones.
Coach, thank you. Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the city of Angels, Los Angeles, California. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. It's 3-0 versus 2-1. A good early season battle as we're underway in week 4. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
You got a shots and shit already? You already got his shots and shit, like the wavies and all that?
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. Takes this to the 27. Give him 4 yards. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
On second down, Elliott. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. It's a loss of 2, now third down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I, he has the ability to take over a game. So what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you
nowhere to escape and he goes down.
I hate that.
And the sack parade continues. Remember last week, they had an astounding 8 sacks, another one there on the opening drive.
And they have the mentality of just attacking the quarterback in the pocket, no matter what. They're one of those teams that says, we play the run on our way back to the quarterback, and that philosophy works for them very well.
What? Oh my God. This game is so funny, bro. What? How do you go from my niggas running into each other?
What a run. 79 yards on the punt return as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. They get the stop defensively, forced the punt. They score without their offense even stepping on the field.
I remember playing on special teams and teasing the guys on offense like, look, you don't even worry about it. You guys just hang out over there. We'll bring this one all the way back and get the points we need. In this case, they actually got that done.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And on the first drive, 3 and out. I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically, what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those...
Marvin Jones! He's at the 40.
Ah, he got shoelace.
And all the way down to the 24-yard line. A huge play there on the screen pass. 42 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Love.
Oh, my God. He threw it right to his hands instead of over him.
Picked up by Anthony Harris. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
All you have to do is just float the ball over his head.
About getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage.
So badly, bro.
Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what?
There he goes, right side.
I need a D-tackle so badly.
He'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Raheem Mostert, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Rams strike quickly here for 6 points. Here's Stafford.
Can they block? 22, where you going? Block. Oh, my God.
Well, as most teams do in their 2-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you got a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case here, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. And as he approaches to kick it off, he might be thinking this could be a 14-0 lead with a couple of PATs as he sends this one away. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on the first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do they do?
Come on, bro.
Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
On 2nd down, it's Elliott. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. On 3rd and 2, Love. This is caught by Jackson.
Complete to Deshaun Jackson. Come on now, let's go. A gain of 3 on the play. And the 49er first down.
Okay, line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
No.
Elliott. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
Get up to them.
This running game
the first wave so quick.
And they know that. It helped lead him to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity. And that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week. And right now, we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
Off the play fake. Love. This one grabbed by A.J. Green.
Come on, A.J.
And great yardage here all the way deep into Los Angeles territory. A big play there for the Niners. 43 yards. A first down carry by Elliott. And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. The excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Rams' 8-yard line.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
We own it. Switch.
You playing computer?
They'll run with Elliott.
You playing computer?
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. 2 yards on the carry there. It's
Giants.
going to lead him to 3rd down.
I don't know who the Titans are.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And a stoppage here, a timeout before this 3rd down play takes place. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Seventh play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. From the gun.
Whoa,
Heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Oh, my God.
Picked off by Danny Trevathan. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. That pick hurts a little extra because it was 3rd down. You were already in field goal range.
You know what he's going to hear all night, all next week? Situational football. Understand what's going on, because you expressed it perfectly. 3 points were in their hip pocket. They have those. Now those went by the wayside. You cannot make those kind of mistakes.
Damn cheese, bro. Nigga ran into the animation. Like he ran in the same spot. Oh my gosh.
You call a rookie mistake.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
56 for Mike. Hey, Foxtrot.
To throw again, Stafford.
Earl, let's go.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Defense wins championships, baby.
Trying to shake off the interception.
Exactly.
From the
It'd be like doing slow sometimes, huh? Like it's double.
There on the screen. It's 2nd down. The 49ers with the football
like
here to begin
all
the
Madden
2nd quarter. As they've got it 2nd and 7. 12-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. They'll break the huddle and come out with 4 receivers, 3 of them to the right side. 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, a give to Elliott.
Oh my God! Stop running to the line.
Inside the 30 on a pickup of 4.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size and these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
And that's Elliott, complete. There he goes left side, and he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Ezekiel Elliott, his 4th touchdown on the year, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Crosby connects on the extra point, and that will shave 1 more off this lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This is fielded
And
at
then,
the goal line.
bro, as many times we played this game, how many kickoff returns have you gotten on here?
23-yard line.
Not that many, bro. Like, even though in regular online. So the way niggas are able to just take the ball
The
back
LA
on,
offense ready to go for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go,
I don't get it,
just
bro.
go ahead and be loose with the football.
My D linemen be like, just right bodies niggas
but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
He's going to want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. They'll run the jet sweep with Brown. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down.
Don't tackle at all.
That 180. Check 56. You better be afraid of me.
On 2nd and 15 now. Stafford.
How are you at 85 safety, 88 safety getting juked out your shoes?
They get 14 back, but it leads now to 3rd down.
At his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are. You know, make him make someone miss in the open field.
On 1st down, it's Thompson, and some room to work. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Chris Thompson, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Rams tack on to their advantage.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
He should have run fullback dive. That play always works on goal line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The Niners have the 1st down on a gain of 11. On 1st down, Love. He'll hit Jackson complete. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a 1st down, 49ers. A tough run by Ezekiel Elliott, the 4th overall pick in the 2016 draft.
If you watch tape of him in college, you saw plenty of those runs because I know the highlights showed him in the open field breaking away from people, but that's how he wore down defenses, those exact type of runs.
Elliott on 1st down, going to get about 3 before he's taken down. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Like, he do the animation where he put their hand on their back.
The opening drive that these guys needed to establish the run, protect the young QB, actually broke that down, believe it or not. So how would you assess things so far?
I'm kind of touched that you actually wrote something like that down.
Oh, the ball!
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
I see the bullets
2
coming.
minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. On 3rd down, Elliott. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the 1st down. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. Looking to throw. Love. And he finds Safarian Jenkins. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down. This quarterback now 9 of 11 passing in this first half. He's got his guys at 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Love. And the ball comes out. Love lost it.
Oh, they got fumbled.
And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect.
What? I'm trying to step into the pocket. Like, he just get hit and then fumble.
If they send some blitz or pressure on the
quarterback, on a drive that I need to
break routes off early and get the football. In this case,
what? Bro, you should have saw this chop block. This dude just chopped me from the back.
He's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. To throw again on 2nd down. Stafford. He's got him in. Complete.
This guy Antonio Brown, bro.
Down inside the 35. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing is Stafford. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. That's a gain of 13, first down Rams. From the red zone now, Stafford. This is caught. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown Rams. Harris Campbell, his first touchdown on the year. And the Rams tack on to their advantage.
Heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that could finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. Throwing again at Stafford. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Manti Te'o.
And look at 22, not even blocking, bro.
Well, there's some excitement, right? Go for 2, and instead it gets picked off. And how about the return? Give them a lot of credit, though, for not giving up after the play.
Yeah, the troops rallied.
Exactly, and getting back there and making the tackle and not giving up 2 points themselves.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. The first half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent approach, go ahead and run out the clock and start over. Don't make any more mistakes. But there's also something to understanding that you get this last drive here. You get the ball to start the second half. Try and go 2 for 1 here. Get some points now and come out of the locker room and get more points again and get your momentum really built up.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the gun, Love.
Bro, he takes so long to throw the ball. Come on, bro. Just throw it.
John Simon with a sack.
He's throwing a short pass.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you cross-country to Orlando, Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report. The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
Check.
Again, they'll run it with Mostert. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively.
56.
Throwing on third down, Stafford.
I can't get to the pass rusher. Look at how Miles gave it for him, bro.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It'll be a first down for the Rams there on a pickup of 18.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On first down, Stafford here. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Check. Zero.
Here's Mostert. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Hey, go 20. March 56. Come on, baby. Come on. White. Check 4. Hey.
Mostert. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
Let's go.
Third down turns to first with that 5-yard pickup.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop him.
Release where he get open quick.
Now Mostert.
Like open real quick.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down.
Hey, Echo.
From the gun, here's Stafford.
Bro, I was about to say, Ruben Foster, go pick that.
And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Stafford will stay out there. He'll lead his guys up to go for it on 4th down.
Double right. Right there, 56.
They snap it to Stafford.
This game is so funny.
And now this is going to depend on the spot.
Oh
and
my
they say
gosh,
he's
bro.
just short.
That's
no
not a
luck
pick.
for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Love caught by Jones. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that
You get one, you get one.
Okay. Catches it and goes over the sideline.
On 2nd down now. It's Elliott, and he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. Off play action. Love finding Green complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. The end result, 21 yards.
First down, San Francisco.
They'll run on first down. Elliott. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
That one complete to Elliott. Give him 2 yards on that play, and they're going to have a third down. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a fourth down.
A gain of 2 yards on the play. Brings up fourth down.
Topper! Topper! Shoot!
On fourth down.
Oh my gosh, I can't throw the ball, bro.
Back at the 15-yard line.
My right tackle is so shitty.
And the Rams are going to take possession of the turnover.
Right tackle is so slow. Right side.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Looking to throw on second down. Stafford, catch made here by Campbell. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Rams on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1.
Recon, 132 fighter. Middle. Look at him.
Here we go on 4th. Stafford. He gets it to Brown. Complete. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. This is Mostert. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. Play action. Stafford. Looking for Campbell downfield. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ken Crowley. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't.
Let's go, AJ.
And that's caught inside the 30.
Scored, though.
And great yardage here all the way deep into Los Angeles territory. A big play there for the Niners. 62 yards. And it's caught. And across the chalk into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Deshaun Jackson, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. Crosby with the extra point, and that will get him 1 closer. This will be taken in at the 1. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line.
At their
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a 2-score game. The interception that led to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to throw the football.
Yeah, and I was a little surprised by the last throw. You know, that type of throw in this type of a game, I'm going to be very careful about it. Maybe the only throw you make is maybe a toss to your halfback or something like that. Otherwise, take care of the thing and finish this bad boy off.
On 2nd and 12, Stafford throwing the out route incomplete. That's Grant. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. First down Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Stafford now to throw. This will be caught by Brown. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 11 and a first down L.A. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 1st and 10, Stafford. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to hold that one in.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll only get this to about the 35. Well short of the line to gain. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively they burn it here with 1:51 left. On is Josh Lambo for the field goal try. It'll be spotted on the right hash. A 52-yard attempt. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. On 4th down, Stafford.
Good, almost.
It's incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. And he'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on 4th down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. You know, I've seen, you and I both been to practices where we've seen, hey, 3rd down situation, big 3rd down alert, lock in here, 4th down play, make sure you focus just a little bit extra. It didn't pay off in that situation.
I'm down by number 9.
Here we go, here we go. 16 outlaw. 22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber, ready, go.
Off the play fake, Love. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Anthony Harris.
The crazy thing, I was about to kick a field goal and just play defense.
Accelerating, and off he goes.
Nah, the ball he just threw was bad. You know how you try to bring up, like, throw the ball so they can come back to it? He threw it just straight at the DB, and the nigga took it off.
Making back-to-back weeks now with a pick 6 for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick 6 in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. Tell you this, I wouldn't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
Watch out, watch out. Topper!
After the interception, here's Stafford. And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to
nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Fletcher
Cox, the former Mississippi State Bulldog, ringing the cowbell there on the sack. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Another carry tonight for the workhorse Elliott. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Under 10, under 10, go!
Operating from the gun. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Look at this.
The Rams going to be forced to use their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. On 4th down.
He's got overthrew it.
And it is incomplete. James Bradbury, he was right there to break it up. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
Hey, exit. Hey, Mike's 50, Mike's 50.
Throwing here, Stafford.
Out of reach.
He's got it.
If you want to call about a move, for me, out of reach. That's every time, man.
His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. Starting to really smell a 4-0 start right now. You can't ask for a better first quarter of the season than that.
And you're not supposed to look ahead, but guess what?
You're going to?
They have to. Because when you get to if you get to 4-0, you're not just thinking playoffs now. You're thinking about, okay, this team has the capabilities of winning a Super Bowl. They could very well be the best team in the NFL at this moment.
I think they played the best. I mean, there have been a few hiccups offensively and defensively, but probably the best team we've seen, right?
And has the ability to get better.
They start on the ground with Elliott. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. He's going to let it fly.
The only time my lineman want to block. I tell you, bro, this game, if your lineman blocks, bro, you would be straight. But they don't. Huh?
His 2nd touchdown of the night.
Yeah, game's already over, bro.
49ers get a score closer.
Yeah, let's
he has his 2 scores, but still a sizable deficit in this game.
Do you have him in fantasy football this week?
I was down by what? I was down by 9 through a pick. I was going to kick a field goal and then just play defense and try to score again.
Things are not going as well the rest of the way for them. That's why they're down with this deficit. He might need to score a couple more times to give them a chance.
This fielded at the 2. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Los Angeles, hey, they finish a perfect month of September as they move to 4-0 on the new campaign. And they'll get to stay home again